Properties. Yeah. Okay, now it's working. That's so annoying. I changed like the property on it. Oh well, fucking. So I'm gonna have to do a pretty much a 5-minute recap of what we just said, the entire Zoom. Right, so let's see if I remember everything. Right, so I'm gonna have to note that that's so annoying. Right, pretty much, right, a recap. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as possible. A recap is the fact that, right, where we were on Tuesday, right, remember that we said we could either react or we could create optimism, and this could be the start of a schematic, right? That is pretty much where we are today. I mean, where we were on this day, right? We generated optimism, gave a discount, right, in terms of our leg, gave a mitigation. This generated bullish order flow, right? But this is an internal structure break of our overall leg, or I'm sorry, overall leg. Which means now we are trying to play inside of the range, right? Hopefully, I mean, I pray that we got the audio here, but I don't think so. Right, but immediately after, right, as we were coming into session, right, essentially 2 days ago on Wednesday, or Thursday, I'm sorry, right, as we were going into Thursday, right, we see liquidity built up, we see liquidity be cleared, we see a mitigation drive price back into the range, right? And even though we played something based on here, right, if this reaction does not create a new high, which it doesn't, right, even though we essentially come back, then mitigate again and then create an internal structure break, because this is not taking out our overall high. This is now no man's land and you're stuck in the range, right? So when we reflect into EU, when we reflect into EU, right, we see that we were trying to be bullish based on here, based on Tuesday, and we got a reaction, right, that generated an internal structure break, solidifying the slow, making this mitigation valid. That then is broken, creating a bearish structural leg, then a pretty much a pullback after we start breaking internal levels of structure, solidifying this as a low. This is now a solidified high because we take out internal structure, right? This is the internal structural range. Excuse me. We now have a bearish structural range, right? Remember that what we said about order flow here, there is turbulence point potentially, and this is the final unmitigated area. Get some water, bro. I've been like this for like 3 weeks now, and it's annoying, man. I don't think I'm sick. I'd blame my allergies. But anyways, right, we had pretty much narrowed it down to M1 Inefficiency, right? But I also care about what's happening inside of here. So, order flow, right? Order flow, mitigation, mitigation, mitigation. Now this candle was no longer mitigated. Right, meaning this entire candle is there, and there's also M1 Inefficiency. That was tapped into the open, but not into the fulfillment. So I'm gonna use this entire range as that point of interest. Right, pretty much this M2 closure that we were talking about. I like the reaction. Where is it? Like that reaction, right? You can see reversal pattern, right? Pretty much targeting previous lows. This is the final mitigation to the upside. So because we break here, I'm break even now. And this is my first TP1 in terms of intraday, TP2, TP3 in terms of intraday. In terms of swing, this would be swing TP1. So right, we came into TP1, we reacted off of M15. I mean, was it yeah, it was M15. M15 inefficiency fill, generated a new low, but unfortunately we essentially reacted from an M15 wick that actually generated the move into our POI. So this reaction, as soon as it breaks our structure, which it eventually does, this is now considered invalid, and this is now considered overall no man's land until we break through, right? So like we said, this is tradable, right? As you can see, momentum, right? Mitigation, continuation. This is tradable, but you just have to be cautious that you are inside of no man's land. So in terms of theory, in terms of RR, yes, that is like the perfect time to trade is when you're in no man's land, because it's especially after a very big move to one direction, because that's how you catch good R in the opposite direction. That's kind of like a Wyckoff concept. That's why Wyckoff studied trading ranges, right? But you guys, I just want you guys to acknowledge that it is no man's land, right? And then that it is, you know, that this is not a favorable trading environment, so you can justify your losses, if any. Anyways, now going to GU, same thing here, right? Reaction generated a internal structure break, solidifying this low. We then came back, structural range, right? This is now the first time we take out internal structure, solidified low, high, solidified high, because we now break internal levels of structure, right? So as you can see, we continue structure in terms of minor intraday to the downside, right? And we are in this immediate range, right? And I do not want to assume reversal until I absolutely need to. Right, so pretty much we were looking at, right, our turbulence point here, right? This, I would more than expect that to be taken out, because the break of this is actually the pullback of the overall leg. As we can see, there's order flow here, right? And so pretty much what we had discussed, right, when looking at order flow does move differently on GU than it does on EU, right? But keep in mind that as we were coming into this, right, we had already seen the decline in demand, push up, low volume, high movement, right? That means that it is unstable, unsustainable. So technically, right, your POI should be here, right? But remember what we said about potential schematics, right? Is every time I see this type of sequence where we see either relative equal highs or a potential liquidity grab, right, immediately one after the other, I'm always thinking of this, right? So once we see this as a potential SOW to the downside, keep in mind this is a continuation BOS, so it's not enough, or you could say this is the high, right? Continuation BOS is only the pullback of low high retracement, right? So now I want to see this move that takes out liquidity, still on even more diminishment of volume, right? And our entry was our micro break, right? This micro break is significant because we are taking out a previous structural range and we're coming back immediately side of the trading range, so this could be seen as a potential liquidity grab. But I'm more so alerting at the fact that we are potentially phase B, phase C area. So I cannot assume another push, right, without it happening. But I can assume a mitigation or a potential reversal here because, right, the reversal pattern, the momentum, the microstructure break, the diminishment of volume, right, the so much effort needing for this to come up higher because it's on obviously on no volume whatsoever, right? So our entry was 50% inefficiency, just to be sure, right? With a 4 pip stop, and the target being relative equal lows, right? As our first target. So we hit target, right? Came into this M15 wick that is over here, right? Show it to you in a bit. M15 wick that came into it, and that created a bullish reaction, signifying, right, this as unwillingness because we broke the structure. So an unwillingness based on high, low, retracement, unwillingness, break, momentum, continuation, right? So this is now good in terms of it's giving us a potential reason to want to go higher. Because keep in mind, we are still looking at low, high, retracement, continuation, right? So that's pretty much the recap, right? Good thing I got to make this. I got to fix this. But yeah, do you guys have any questions before we get off? Any questions, concerns? Have you guys been watching the videos? What do you guys think of the videos? How often are you guys watching the videos? Dope. I need to get organized so I can, now that I only have one class, I could just get super organized with my planner, and I could include a lot more one-on-ones, and then also I can actually have time to make more breakdowns. So the next month or two should be very good. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can watch today. Yeah, the one-on-ones, I'm not gonna try to do too many. I do want to see how they go the first time around, just to make sure that I'm, you know, if there's anything I can do better, then I could do it as soon as possible. But yeah, if you guys do not have any questions, we can end it off here. Unless you guys want to talk about something. And let me actually pull up the Twitter. So the cool thing about the Twitter is I have a bunch of drafts just sitting. Like every time an idea comes in, I just type it down and I leave it as a draft. I have some pretty interesting stuff in here, low key. But it's been getting a lot more followers though. I like how people are interacting more. How long will they be? An hour? Yeah, an hour at a time. I'll make a new subsection and explain all the details, how we're gonna go about it, etc. Do I get non-for? Yeah, I do. I think I do. I mean, obviously, some of my friends, some random people. I'm pretty sure there's people that I know. There's traders that don't follow like trading pages, but they follow us just because they like the content. I think it's a bit of a different approach, even though it is kind of derived from other pages. I don't like to imitate other pages though. But yeah, we might start those today. I just need I'm probably gonna go to the gym right now, and then I'm going to set up all the coaching stuff, and then I'm going to look into my online class, and then I can maybe do like one or two. Now I'll probably just do one today. I do have a question though. What is the best way of payment method for my Europeans, for my non-US people? What is the best way? Well, what do you guys think is the best way? that pretty much incurs the least fees. It's not difficult. Crypto? You've been banned from PayPal. Crypto, yeah, so I'd have to... would I take it in Bitcoin? Should I take it in Bitcoin? TransferWise? I've never heard of TransferWise. SafeMoon? No way. Absolutely not. Dogecoin? No. XRP? Oh, and Tether? Tether's a good one. So you guys want to do crypto payments? Yeah, I heard BTC fees are pretty insane. So if you guys can research the fee prices, let's say just like for $5, I think the lowest one would be the best. You guys can look through Tether, through XRP, through anything. What's TRC20? Let's see. Tron? Oh, it's XLM. XRP. All right, so we settled on XRP. I'm pretty sure it's going to be either XRP, XLM, or Tether. That's pretty much what I would guess are the three best. But can you guys just send me like screenshots of comparing the fees and we'll just choose the lowest one? SafeMoon? No way. But yeah, I'll figure it out. If you guys can if you can show me that XRP is the best, I'll just make it XRP. Just show me like for example, just go hit buy and then put like $5 and show me the fees, and if the fees aren't bad, then we can do that. But yeah, I mean, it seems like the crypto chat was a hit. Right, so Raj had told me about that like a couple weeks ago, but I didn't make it until one of the members told me to. Seems you guys really like the chat. Make one for health. I mean, you could seclude mind help and health. I guess you could. But that means we'd have to like remake. Oh no, I don't think we'd have to remake. Yeah, I could separate. I was thinking about that as well, separating mind help and health. Yeah, I could do that. I can do that today. I could do that right now after the call, actually. But yeah, can we end it off here, guys? Are we good? Can you guys just show me the XRP fees and we'll probably do XRP. Cool. All right.